You're listening to The Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
And we just heard Grave, Genocide, Hypocrisy, Blood Drenched, Carcass, and Carcass, Incarnated, Solvent, Abuse. We are The Metal Experience, yay.
Hey, it's the last show of the year.
Hey, is your mic on?
I think so.
Nope.
You can't hear me?
Yep.
It's on. What are you talking about?
Well, all right.
No.
Well, anyway, we're in the studio. Oh, shit.
With Morditorium.
I'm retarded. I was like, I looked down at my piece of paper. I'm like, I didn't write it down. No.
Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourselves and say what you do in the band?
And if anyone's missing.
I'm Andrew, sometimes known as Bones, and I do everything.
Except drum during live shows, because that's what I do. I'm Kevin Sandberg from Panzer.
Well, great introductions. Okay, so Bones, tell us a little bit about this project. Is it a project? Is it a band?
Wait, so when you play live, who else plays?
Well, we'll talk about that. We're asking him about this band project.
All right, well, it's kind of a long story. Essentially, it started off as my first band back in high school. A bunch of friends, we got together, and we'd just write a bunch of songs, me and this one other guy. We'd basically get together every Friday and just write a bunch of shit, and basically everyone got really lazy, started doing drugs and stuff, and, it kind of fell apart. So it's kind of dormant for a year or so, maybe. And then I decided I really liked all the songs and stuff we wrote, so I decided I wanted to, record it all. And then it kind of just went from there. So basically I just write and record for it every now and then. And, in more recent years, I've decided I really want to play live with it. And so I've kind of tried different lineups here and there, and it's never really worked out for one reason or another. But we did end up doing one show, I think it was, towards the end of August.
The greatest show ever.
It was pretty awesome, except that we played with a drum machine, and I didn't like that very much. It was hard to hear because the sound guy I don't know, he showed up an hour late.
Where was it at?
It was at a little bar in Elgin. I don't remember what it was called.
It was that memorable.
I just don't remember the name of the place. No, it was pretty sweet, though. It was a really fun show. I'm really glad I did it, and hopefully there will be more to come soon with some real drums, because it's a lot easier to work with a human being.
He just patted me on the shoulder. It was touching.
Yes, he did touch you.
Buzzing.
So about the name Morditorium, where does it come from? What does it mean? And what genre metal do you consider yourself?
I'd probably say we're a death metal band, but I don't know. Sometimes it gets a little experimental, I guess, but for the most part, I'd say it's a death metal band. And there's a fun story with the name. It was back, me and my friend Mike, we were kind of just geeks about all the metal stuff, watching cartoons and shit and being silly. And so we were in this English class together, maybe our sophomore year.
The
or
most
something,
brutal
high school.
English class ever.
Indeed.
Don't die. Come on.
I know. I've got this cough. I've actually had this cough for months now, and
maybe it's time to see a doctor.
That's what people are telling me.
Maybe you're
Hopefully I
dying.
don't
Yeah,
have-
you might be dying.
Just a little.
I might be dying.
Then
Anyhow,
the name of your band will ring true.
so right. Well, anyhow, so we're in this English class, and basically we got all these really uncomfortable desks, but then the teacher had these two super comfy chairs, which were called the comfy chairs, and whoever got to class first could take one, but the rule was that you had to put them back, and she was really stingy about that.
Well, I mean, where else would you go with them?
You got to put them back in the corner of the room. I don't know.
Okay.
She was real stingy about it. You couldn't leave it at your desk after.
Put
and
back
leave.
that fucking chair.
So I would usually take it every day because I like being comfortable. But one day I decided that I was an asshole and I should probably give someone else a turn. So I did. And then the next person, whoever it was, didn't put the chair back.
Oh, and took away the privileges for everyone?
So we show up.
I already see where this is going.
We show up the
Yeah.
next day, and my English teacher, liking to use big English words, said, "I hereby say that there is a moratorium on the comfy chairs." And I was like, "Wow, I've never heard that word before. It sounds kind of brutal. So I stuck a D in there, because mord is like the root word for death. And then there we have it.
Oh. So it doesn't mean lack of comfy chairs.
No, I mean,
What
It
if
could.
it means the band name means lack of comfy chairs?
That would be awesome.
I'm willing to write a song on this. Just saying.
You are?
yeah.
He's willing to write a song.
Wow.
Andrew won't do it, but I will.
well, I will say if you're trapped in some sort of purgatory, which is what one of the songs is about, I'd
And
imagine...
without a comfy chair, you wrote
I'd
about it.
imagine there aren't any comfy chairs there, and it probably really sucks.
Rewrite coming soon.
So how long has this actually been a project for you?
Okay, probably since about 2006, I think, is probably when we started jamming together and, writing the first songs and stuff. I recorded the first full-length, air quotes, back in 2009, which, it's basically... I wanted to kind of do it just to kind of remember everything, and so half of it's, original songs, and then half of it is just all kinds of random songs that we would jam on, so, that I would record covers for. So that's the first one. And I did a second full-length, which is, all original stuff, which I put out last November, I believe, or
Is that the one you brought
the end
us?
of October. Yeah, that's what I brought you.
So how many songs in total does Morditorium have?
As far as originals go, 15, yeah. And then probably a couple others that are, halfway done, sitting around somewhere. But, yeah, I'd say 15.
So putting it out there for anybody that wants to call in, because it is our last show of the year, who wants to talk, say anything, wish us a Merry Christmas, that would be nice, or a Happy New Year,
that
because we
shit.
won't be on next week. It's 773-657-3341, and you can call and talk to us in the band. So 773-657-3341.
Or just call and talk to Dave, the sound
Or
guy.
just call and talk to Dave. Dave's here too. He's got an awesome red mohawk for Christmas. And
Sure does.
so yeah, call, talk to us, say Merry Christmas. Tell us, we want to call in, and we'll ask you guys the same question. Just curious, what was your favorite metal album that came out this year, or favorite show that you went to, or the worst album and the worst show you went to, and what are you looking forward to next year? Who are you looking forward to seeing or hearing a new CD get dropped? So first off, let's hear from Morditorium. Favorite album of this year?
After much consideration, I decided it's Carolus Rex by Sabaton because just every song's a sing-along. These choruses are huge. I know it's totally not my death metal side speaking there, but it's just fun as hell. I really love the album.
What about for you, Kevin?
Oh, that's tough. See, mine's either Universe Red by Urizen, who is they're kind of a progressive / avant-garde metal band from Texas that I recommend everybody check out, and it was totally awesome. Or Time One, because it definitely grew on me. I didn't really like it at first, and then after seeing Winter Sun live in Chicago and listening to it again afterwards, I'd have to say Time One definitely takes it.
I can second that. That one's definitely in my top 3.
What about you, Lugo?
I don't know.
Come on, think about it.
I don't know.
All right, well, you think about it, and we'll come back to you.
I don't know what CDs came out this year.
Oh, my God, you're
I wasn't
stupid.
paying attention.
You really are stupid. We started making a list, and you're not even paying
I
attention
don't
to it.
remember
What
what was
about
on
the
it.
best show you guys went to?
Yeah, probably the one last Tuesday, Winter Sun, Alvetti, and
It
Varg.
took almost the
was
whole year
pretty sick.
to get to the best show of the year.
I mean, there were some awesome shows this year, but I can definitely say that one took the cake. Except for the part where I got my elbow ripped off. That wasn't very fun.
You got your elbow ripped off?
Yes.
It's no longer on his body.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
gone.
that's
You
Well,
can't
I
see
mean,
it here, but it's not there.
You know, a piece of skin anyway. A good chunk of skin. Yeah, I was up front and center, and there was, 2 sections of the barrier there with a little gap in between, about half an inch big there. And, when they started playing, everyone started surging forward and, got caught in there. And so that's how I got to enjoy Winter Sun, with a big bloody elbow with a bunch of skin missing.
Maybe rubbed in
Nice.
somebody's face or on their
No,
shirt.
they deserve it then.
Kevin, same for you?
Yeah, I was trying to think of another one, and then I got distracted by the elbow story. But that show was pretty flawless.
Was that yours in show this year? I think it was back in June or May this year, right?
Yeah, wait. I don't know. I think so.
I feel like it was this year.
Yeah, no, it
It's been a
was.
long year.
It was.
Anyway, that show.
Was
is
definitely.
Which show?
Yeah.
Definitely one of
You
the top
lost me.
ones.
The band I was talking about earlier, years in, they came here
Okay.
from Texas at Reggie's
It's got all
June
kinds of huge
3rd.
props and shit.
That was probably actually that might actually edge out Winter Sun. That was one of my.
They
favorite
had a
shows
giant
ever.
robot fight on stage.
That's
against
awesome.
a big
For some
giant
reason-
Rock'em
monster.
Sock'em
I thought that
robot
was last
style.
year. I don't know. It was this
May
year. I
have
just thought
been-
it was
I
last
feel like
year.
it was this year, but early this year.
Go
Yeah.
check out that band. God damn it. They're awesome.
Luca?
For sure.
I don't even remember what shows we went to this
oh
year.
my God, you're killing
Do
me.
I have a list to choose from?
What do you mean you have a list? You have a memory bank, I hope.
There has been a lot.
No,
of
I've
them.
been wasted at every concert we've gone to.
You
Whoops.
suck. What about the biggest...
If I had a list I could choose from,
I don't know. Look it up on your iPod or something.
I don't have internet.
Jesus. What about the biggest letdown? Was there an album that came out that you guys thought would be good and ended up being terrible?
I don't know. Did Morbid Angel come out this year or last year? That's the only thing I can
That's a
think
good
of
point.
as far as an album that was.
That might be early 2012.
Oh, yeah, because
extremely
that CD was
disappointing. I feel
totally
like-
different.
I feel like it was late last year, and I'm not even against it. I mean, I really like industrial stuff. I just thought it was terrible.
It just
I
wasn't
really thought
Morbid
it was
Angel.
Terrible. Yeah. I mean, some of the songs were okay, but just the whole approach of it just didn't work together. I think they were going out on a whim and not in a good way. That's my 2 cents. They were good live though, so I'll give them that.
Did they play any of the industrial songs live?
Nope. I think they only played maybe 1 or 2 of the newer songs, and it was, the ones that were kind of
Iced
more
Earth's new
their
album
old
was
school style.
2012, right? Because I didn't really care for that one. That might have been 2011 though.
I thought it was pretty good. I think that one was last year, though.
I don't know. I'm not very good with the dates.
Yeah, it was
Or
either
the
late
years.
last year or
Or
early.
the
All the
years.
stuff that was late last year and early this year, I kind of get
Blended
all messed
together.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, there were some odd releases this year. The new Devin Townsend was a huge letdown for me, I think.
I actually haven't listened to it yet.
I haven't listened to it either.
There was a lot of,
I've heard mixed opinions,
like,
though.
I don't know, a lot of repetitive stuff. It
You
kind
said
of
it was
blended
just
it
a lot
together.
of love.
Like, it's just
love.
like, I love you. I'm like, this is Devin Townsend speaking to me, the same guy
Devin
that goes,
Townsend
you
does goofy
fucking
things.
suck.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, his strapping young lad personality is a little different.
Yeah, no, I know. It was just
I
like,
like it.
there's just all lovey-dovey shit. I'm like, I don't like it.
Yeah, what's really fun that Lauren did one time, the guitar player in Panzer, she does a lot of art, and up in her room, she's got 2 paintings.
Oh, you've been in
and
her room.
She's got two
I
she's got 2 paintings in the corner of Devin Townsend. One of them is the big angry strapping young with the
Like,
skullet.
it's like
going
an
on.
angel and devil
Yeah, with
type.
the skullet, and he's like
Oh,
looking all
God.
angry, and the background's red. And then the other one has him, nice bald, like kind of touching his chin, thinking with a blue
Like when he
background.
looks like a human.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. When I knew who Strapping Young Lad was. And then when I saw him with the skullet, I refused to listen because I thought he was like the ugliest guy I'd ever seen.
She
I was,
originally-
I was like,
He-
oh my God, I am boycotting this band because this
That's-
guy's so fucking
I
ugly.
think that's what made him even better, is the skullet.
But like, that
Back in the
song,
skullet.
is it called You Fucking Suck?
I don't
What is
think
that song
so.
called?
You
That-
Suck.
It's called
You
You
Suck.
Suck,
That
yeah.
Yeah,
song
that's
is
it.
what I first heard of him. But then when I looked him up, I was like, oh my God, no. I'm not getting into somebody that looks like that. No.
That made me
Just
want
not
to
happening.
love them even more.
But then when he showed me Devin Townsend, I didn't realize it was the same guy
Yeah.
until now I'm okay with both. But the
He's-
skullet's pretty
If
ridiculous.
you're gonna rule out metal bands by the looks of their frontmen, you might be in trouble.
Yeah, the gift of
I
metal.
was younger though back then when I had seen
That
Strapping
was
Young
like
Lad.
1 year ago.
No, it was like back in
I
2000
was so young.
it was back in like 2003.
Yeah, the
That's
gift,
like
the gift of
years.
metal does not often shine upon the good
Oh
looking.
no, definitely not. But whatever.
That CD came out in like 05.
Yeah, but
Not
I
03.
saw Strapping Young Lad originally in 2003 in a Metal Edge magazine.
And you weren't like, this band looks fucking awesome.
No, I thought he looked fucking ugly. Okay,
Dude,
so
he
anyway.
really was one of the ugliest
He-
motherfuckers
he
around.
really
He is
Like,
so awesome.
Something he
I
did
agree.
shaving his head makes him look totally different.
I know.
when we saw him
Last October.
last October,
Mochos.
after the set, I shook his hand. I stared into his eyes and said, I love you.
He did. He really
We-
did.
And
We,
he
said,
held
I-
on my hand
he said, "I
a
love you
little bit
too."
longer because I was drunk and I was about to turn around and walk away. He said,
I love you too.
I love you too.
It was so weird.
Yes.
I
Devin
remember-
Townsend told me he loved me.
I remember we saw him at Reggie's, I think it was late last year, and the whole mission of the day was to give him a cheeseburger. So we bought a McDouble like before we headed out for the show, and we'd like hold
Did
it
he
up.
have a
and
Facebook post saying someone get me a cheeseburger
No,
during
it's
the
just
set?
yeah. I mean, you know how the in what's it, deconstruction, right? You know where there's the cheeseburger part. So
Oh, jeez.
So anyway, yeah, every song we're like holding it up and being like, hey, we got you this. And, you know, we were starting to give up towards the end. But then at the very end of the show, he came and was like shaking everyone's hands. And we're like, here you go. And he took it. It was great.
And it was cold.
Thanks
and
for
he
the
threw
Yeah,
it
but
away.
it's probably pretty cold and nasty at that point. But we're still just like, sweet. We gave Devin Townsend a cheeseburger.
I mean, that's pretty awesome.
I don't think they played that song, though.
Bucket list,
Yeah.
check.
He gave Devin Townsend cheeseburger.
Yes, indeed.
Lifelong dream. Okay, so back to Morditorium, task on hand. So your music that you actually write, is there a concept behind albums that you write or themes?
There's kind of a common theme on that second album. It's called The Dark Crusade. Some of the songs are kind of just whatever different things I wanted to write. So I wouldn't call it a concept album or anything, but there's kind of this theme of this guy who decides he hates the world so much that he wants to summon an army of demons to destroy everything. So that's kind of what a few of the songs on there are about, I guess. So it's kind of I guess misanthropy is kind of a theme there.
Well, let's hear a couple songs to get us started in your sound. What would you like to play to introduce us to Morditorium?
Alright, this first song is called Dead Masses, and it's just a nice,
lovely
straightforward, heavy song.
All right, straight up heavy.
listening to the Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
Yeah, I decided.
And we are back. We just heard 2 songs from Morditorium. And what were those songs called?
The first one was Dead Masses, and the second one's called Demon.
Nice. So, Kevin, you just recently rejoined Morditorium, right?
Yep.
And you haven't learned all the songs yet? How many more do you got left?
All of them, I
Yeah.
think. I kind of remember one of Screams of the Wicked, but yeah, I'm
First song we ever wrote.
starting off fresh, I think.
What's the favorite song that you've written so far?
My favorite? I think I'd have to say Bloodlust. I'll play that one later. It's just fast and crazy. I'm more about the heavy riffs with this band than the lead guitar stuff, but that song's got some pretty sweet solos in it, and it's just fun. It's about like being a vampire. So,
How do you record all your stuff?
believe it or not, everything
I'm going to believe it.
has
too.
been done.
I'm
just
not.
with
Kevin's
one
like, me too.
with one cheap ass microphone and just the little mic in jack on my laptop. So I say for doing that, it sounds pretty good. I got some much better gear now that I'll be
You did
recording
vocals with
Panzer
that?
But yeah, for the backup vocals and the bass, I actually borrowed a friend's mic that was nicer. But yeah, otherwise just this cheap Audio Spectrum mic. It probably cost like $20 maybe.
So then
And
did
it came
you
with a stand.
plug
so.
the guitar into the... You just played it
Just
and then
mic'd
put the
up
mic
amp.
there.
Yeah, I like miking up the amp a lot better than going direct in, to be honest. Kind of just sounds more real. I don't know.
We have a bit nicer setup for Panzer's album.
Yeah, much nicer. We got a good interface and a lot of good mics and a really sweet computer, so.
So one more time for people that want to call in. I know that it's late at night somewhere for people, but you can call in and talk to us, join a conversation, whatever you want to do. 773-657-3341. Talk to us in Morditorium. Talk to Dave. Doesn't matter.
Talk to yourself.
Argue
This
with
is-
I'm
me.
a fairly nice guy.
This is the last show before January 1st. So last show
Wait,
of the
we have
year.
a show on January 1st?
We do.
Ooh.
That fucking sucks.
Well, too bad.
I want to be
Drunk.
hungover.
I think it's the 30. Well, yeah, that's true.
Well,
That's what
either
we
way,
said.
we do have a band coming on that has agreed to come on. So, yes, we will be here January 1st to celebrate and kick off the new year with Beauty in Our Eyes. So,
Well, all right then.
yes, we will have a band here.
Well, then I guess it doesn't suck. Sorry,
'Cause
Beauty.
I think
that
they're-
fucking
I
sucks.
think they're driving up from Champaign.
Oh, jeez. It's
I
like a
think-
2.5-hour
Maybe they're
drive.
thinking the same thing. Maybe they're sitting there being like, wait, shit, we're doing this
I
thing
did
then?
tell them it was New Year's Day. So,
And they said, yeah, that's what January 1st
That's what-
usually
Well, I
is.
mean, it's later in the day. You got time to, like, take a nap and...
Sober
get
take your
rid of the
pills.
headache.
Yes.
Yeah.
Take your
So-
beer shits.
yeah, it'll be okay.
Pure shit.
Dave, it's your turn.
Could I speak to the drug dealer of the house, please?
Let's hear it from the soundboard.
So yeah, I think that would probably plenty of time for them to be like not so hungover. But if they are, it'd make for an interesting show.
It will.
It should.
It will.
Because loud noises usually don't go over drunk.
so hungover.
Then they hear the sweeper, and then they just like have a terrible
Throw
headache,
up
and it's
all
funny.
over us.
Ew.
Do you think we'll have to kill the lights in the studio?
Probably.
Maybe.
Anyway, enough padding. So
Just get ready, Dave.
yep. Anyway, Rocket from the Crypt, me dropping my phone, are announcing European tour dates. Not awesome, but they are recording a new album with Dave Grohl from Nirvana / Foo Fighters.
I like how you put Nirvana.
Okay,
slash
wait a
Foo
minute.
Fighters.
Just really fast. Did anybody see, and I know that you,
No,
it's not completely metal, but for
No.
that Hurricane Sandy benefit,
I didn't see it.
Oh yeah, 12, 12,
Paul
12.
McCartney filled in on vocals for a new Nirvana song.
Yeah.
What?
Did anybody else see that?
I heard
And
of
how
it.
didn't
weird
see
it
that.
was. I saw it. I'm like, oh my god, this does not sound like a Nirvana song. Maybe because Paul McCartney is the vocalist.
800 years old.
It was
Who wrote
so
the
fucking
song?
weird.
Paul McCartney's not
It was a
very grunge.
Nirvana song. It was a brand new Nirvana song
Oh, they never recorded.
that they never recorded.
How did they remember it?
They
probably wrote it
practiced.
down.
I've got no.
I
fucking
remember
idea.
this song from 91.
It was
It's a
so
bit crazy,
weird.
but sometimes musicians, like, write their music down.
Right. No, I know, and it was weird. I'm just saying.
That's got to be really trippy, but
Yeah.
whatever.
That is
Considering
pretty
that their bass player was like balding and still is, it's funny.
Yeah,
And
he
became-
looks like a doofus.
And he became governor at one point. I think.
What?
Who?
He became a governor?
Yeah, the bassist from Nirvana.
Oh, jeez.
Governor of where?
Funny.
Washington State.
No way.
Yeah, he also played in Flipper for a little bit.
I don't know what that is.
It's a
He
punk
played
band.
with a dolphin in water?
No,
He
punk
played.
band.
He was in the movie Flipper with the
what
dolphin.
the hell?
Those things rape each other. Watch out.
No, they rape humans.
They rape humans too.
The
They
point
also
is
rape
that
each
they
I've
other.
looked
rape
it up.
for enjoyment.
Yeah, I've seen a special on it. It's true, but I
They
still
rape
love
for
them.
fun.
Great.
I mean, it's just human nature and
It's
mammal
just a
nature.
good.
And
It's just a
dolphin, yeah.
good old time.
The only other living thing that murders and rapes for fun.
I mean, this would be the wrong time to say that I watched tortoise sex today, but
Oh
anyway.
my god.
It was on Web Soup. It was a big tortoise humping a little tortoise. It was awkward.
So you're saying it
There
was awesome.
There was some strange noises coming. Okay, so continue.
I'm done.
I don't know how you transition from
It
that
probably
to...
took a very long time.
it was.
Take
His head was so weird. It was okay. Continue.
Now I want to know the rest of that story.
You need to just look it up on YouTube.
You
It's
would,
probably
Dave,
up
you
there.
freak.
Look
Yep,
up
I mean,
web
the internet.
web
That's probably
soup
the whole story.
tortoise sex.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Okay,
I
so
don't know how we horrible.
Next break, Dave's gonna be watching it.
it went from flipper to dolphin
is
sex
so
to
hot.
tortoise sex.
One horrible transition later.
Okay.
Bad Religion streaming their new song,
Yes.
or the new track off the new album True North.
I love
also
Bad
titled True
Religion.
North.
True North. Are they from Canada?
No, they're from L.A.
Why is it called
That's
True
not
North?
very north.
Actually, what's his name? Greg teaches at Columbia College.
Yep.
Or,
I don't
yeah,
know what that means.
He teaches downtown. He's
What does
a
it have to do with
music
what's
teacher.
True
It's
North?
still not that north.
Their
New album.
CD title? True North?
I'm sure there's a reason for it.
Probably.
Well, he's
Alright.
got his master's, I think. I forget
Yeah.
in what, though. I think it's
I don't know.
in microbiology, if I'm
Maybe.
correct.
It's masters in
Continue.
the north.
In the True North.
Dave.
Anyway, so Less Than Jake is going to be playing at, I can't pronounce this for the life of me, Gizo Rock Festival, Groez Rock Festival.
Groys.
Groys Rock?
I don't know.
They're going to be playing with Rise Against, Bad Religion, Pennywise,
Where is
Polar Bear
this
Club,
at?
and
What?
Title Flight.
Where is
In
this?
Belgium.
What?
That
Yes.
sounds like
Well,
a
that's
pretty
why
good
you can't
lineup.
pronounce it.
Even
No.
though I didn't even know Less Than Jake was still around.
I didn't know they were either, actually.
I just saw him at Riot Fest.
Fuck
I
you.
heard one of my buddies had their new CD and we played it and I was like, this fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Their new stuff's awful. It's,
Yeah, I haven't
They're
heard
not
their
that
new stuff in
bad.
quite a
They
while,
used to
but
be. Yeah.
Speaking
it
of
was probably
sucks,
like 2 years ago.
Warped Tour announced some more bands on the list.
The
Looking pretty
more bands?
awesome. Black Dahlia Murder.
Well, yeah, they just announced Stick to Your Guns, Ann Arbor, Hawthorne Heights, and
Whoa.
some more.
Stick to Your Guns is now on it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so Woe Is Me, IC Stars, Go Radio, the story so
Oh,
far.
Icy
Stars
Stars!
is
I got a great
terrible.
story for
God awful.
about them.
The only
so
thing that's
we
good
saw
about them was
Icy
their guy
Stars,
dancing.
and they fucking suck.
They are terrible.
They're terrible.
They're-
Throw stuff at him?
I wanted to
I
suicide
saw
myself in the
red
brain.
and wanted to
suicide
punch him.
yourself.
As opposed
Yeah.
to suiciding someone else.
Absolutely, it was terrible.
Who else got
That band
announced?
blows.
Let's see, where was I? The story so far, Like Moths to a Flame and Big Chocolate.
Big
I don't know who
chocolate.
Big Chocolate.
Sounds
Neither do I. It
interesting.
just sounds
That
interesting.
sounds real.
Sounds awesome.
And they're gonna Warped Tour is gonna be coming
I
to
want that.
July
in my mouth.
20th.
Yep.
I want big chocolate.
Tinley
Careful
Park.
when Googling Big Jog.
So, Miss May I hasn't been announced, or Parkway Drive, or Violet
I
Manor.
guess not.
Nobody yet.
Speaking of other bands no one cares about, August Burns Red
What?
posted an animated video.
What? What
for
did you just
Frosty-
say? Repeat that.
For what?
What'd you say before
Frosty
that?
the Snowman.
No.
Oh, man.
What'd you say before
Speaking
that?
of bands no one cares about,
Yeah, I care about it.
that's like one person.
You-
Can
you
even
take
double
that
that.
They have a
Dave.
Frosty the Snowman cover.
Yes, they have a holiday Christmas
Let's
album I just
get ya-
you.
I don't know if I want to listen to this.
Dude,
Okay.
Halford's
Let's listen to
Christmas
it,
album
Dave.
is good.
Put us in the mood with some Christmas August Burns Red.
My bad.
Dave, my head just blew up.
Dave, this is what we're going out listening to tonight.
This is incredibly surreal.
This is pretty
Ah,
awesome.
man.
Listen to that riff to
Dave,
Frosty the Snowman.
why
I've
was that
never
so loud? My
heard
ears
Christmas
hurt.
music sounds so good.
Well, 'cause
Let's listen
some-
to the vocals. Let's listen. Hold on. That's not. Is this all instrumental? I haven't listened to this yet.
I may have
Skip
heard
through
this
it.
the other
I'm pretty
day,
sure it's
in
all
which case
instrumental.
Skip through it.
is.
So they're doing
Everything-
like a
Pretty sure it
Trans-Siberian
is.
Orchestra type thing?
Too bad they're not as cool. Anyway,
What? What are you fucking talking? You've never seen August Burns Rad live? Then you don't know what the
You
fuck
ever
you're
seen
talking
Trans-Siberia Orchestra live?
about. No, I watched
Twice.
it.
Well,
I
then
need to do
seen them
you?
twice.
Are
They have
they
their patch on my
playing here
jacket.
soon?
They're
Or did
awesome.
they just play here and I just missed them?
I think
Yeah.
they are playing very soon
Yeah, they're
here.
either here soon or...
I think they come in January, do they not?
Well, that's not very Christmassy.
I don't know.
Might be.
I'll look them up in a
No,
second.
didn't they release a non-Christmas album?
Yeah, it was called, what the fuck was it?
Death to Christmas.
No
I
presents
think it was
for
called Dark
Christmas.
Castle, but I'm not
I
entirely
wish
sure.
they did like Halloween albums too. I'd
Yeah,
like
how
to see
come
a
no one does fucking
Trans-Siberian.
Halloween albums?
Apparently they got a new, album, I think, Letters from the Labyrinth.
That doesn't sound very
I
Christmassy
don't
at
know
all.
what that means.
Probably not. No,
Merry Christmas, you're stuck in a labyrinth, you cunt.
no, that was
Watch out
something
for the
else.
Minotaur.
Yeah, the last album they released was Night Castle, and before that, after that, Beethoven's Last Night, and then the complete narrated version, and Dreams of Fireflies on a Christmas night.
Oh,
Oh,
that
there we go.
sounds
Christmas
awfully
night.
gay.
Okay, so what else you get, Dave?
Anyway, August 1st. Okay, Escape the Fate, the sign to 11/7 Music, and post teaser of new song.
Ooh, new song. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cricket.
Okay.
Anyway, In Flames announced to the 2010 US
I know
headlining tour.
we're going because they're playing with Battlecross and
That
Demon
band
Hunter,
used to be good.
and
In Flames
and-
used to totally be good.
and they're playing with another band.
Are they
Apparently
playing
they're hoping for
anything
Lamb
off
of
of
God.
Oracle?
No, they just came in with the Lamb of God.
If they
Says-
play
says they're
Oracle, I'll
opening
go.
for.
They're opening for them right now, but they're playing Mojo's
In
coming
Joliet,
up
yep.
in Joliet in March. March?
No.
I'm really scared to see In Flames because I'm like, this is not
February.
good.
February
February.
8th.
They have a music
February
video
8th.
where they're like
That's
on a
right.
Ferris wheel, and it's like you're like, oh, In Flames, and you're like, this fucking sucks.
Yeah.
It's funny, yeah, because for a lot of us, like, that haven't been keeping up, like, we still aren't aware of the fact because we, like, kind of put it in the back of our heads and don't think about it, and then we're like, oh, right, they sound like this now.
Yeah, I was told, oh, new In Flames video, sweet. And I put it on. I'm like, this
wait-
song blows.
I still don't really know what their new stuff sounds like. I just pretend not to.
I always
know
forget.
what
Like,
it
I'll
says.
listen to a song, and then I'll be like, ooh, and then I, like, forget, and then, yeah. I can't
Stuff
do it
happens.
Put on Clayman.
Okay.
Anyway.
now. I like
Okay,
Clayman a lot.
last one. The Devil Wears Prada, As I Lay Dying, to co-headline
We're
tour
going
for
to the
today.
Milwaukee date,
The
March
Color Morale and the Chariot.
23rd.
And tickets go on sale December 21st, which is kind of funny because
is
that's the day the
Saturday.
world's supposed to end.
No,
So we
it
won't have
goes
to buy tickets
the
at all.
22nd, Dave. Tickets go on sale Saturday. I
That's
just
not
read
what I
it.
have in front of me.
Well, I read it.
Ooh.
No, I read it on the rave site because we're going to the rave. Maybe only the raves go on sale on the Saturday, but we're going because there's no Chicago date.
I like how you yell at Dave about it.
I'm
no,
yelling at Dave.
Dave.
Dave, you're wrong. You are very, very
Then
wrong.
my source is wrong, really.
Well,
Your
your
source.
source is wrong.
Dave, I want to touch your
source is dying. That's why it's called the dying scene.
Oh man.
I'm sorry.
That was a terrible pun.
I
yeah.
know.
Morgan, go stand in the corner.
I'm not very
So
good at
anyway,
this.
Dave, you got anything else for us that Morgan
Was
can
that even a
ruin?
pun?
That's it. I was going to look at the Trans-Siberian tour dates, and I'm not seeing one for Illinois.
That's gay.
But there's one for Michigan and Minnesota.
yeah,
and O-
because
and
Michigan and
Ohio.
Minnesota are cool. Not,
Ohio's not bad.
I don't know about
I
that
don't know,
either.
Yeah,
Yeah, what the hell? They're not even coming to Chicago this year.
That's
They're coming
right.
to the Palace at Auburn Hills.
I don't know what
in
that is.
Detroit.
Oh, Detroit.
Well, we're not going
Detroit's
to Detroit.
terrible.
You can go to
If
Columbus.
I want to get mugged, I'd go to Detroit.
You can go to Columbus and probably buy the Blue Jackets.
Yeah, no one wants
yeah.
that.
No, come on, don't even joke about that. That's just
That's
mean.
But they are coming
yeah.
to Milwaukee.
That's terrible.
You shouldn't pick on less fortunate people.
Anyway, back to
Well,
you
thanks,
guys.
Dave.
Thanks, Dave.
Let's hear more Morditorium.
Okay, I will play an old one then. An old one off of the first album. And,
Wait, you said you have covers on the first album. Do you have any recorded covers on the first
yes,
album?
I do.
What do you have?
Got Polarized by Carcass, Harvester of Sorrow, which is a bit odd, and then I've got Dead Bury Their Dead and Bridge of Destiny by Arch Enemy.
I kind of want to hear that Harvester of Sorrow.
I kind of want to hear the Arch Enemy.
Or maybe just a
bit
clip it of
strange.
it.
How's about I'll play Bridge of Destiny because
All
we used
right.
to play that all the time.
Yeah.
In fact, the high school version of Morditorium, I believe it's probably the only song that we ever actually all played together in one room. So, anyway, that's pretty cool. So here it goes.
Bridge of Destiny.
I'll just play this other song.
listening to the Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
All right, so that one was Bridge of Destiny. And I decided after that I'll play a more recent cover I recorded that's not actually on any releases. I just kind of recorded it for fun when I was
Hold
bored
on,
one
hold
day.
that thought. Dave, hit me with the soundboard.
Where did that come from?
Give me the yo one. There we go.
Hit me with that one more time.
Oh my God!
All
Wait,
right, now the whole thing.
that's what the James Hetfield soundboard thing means. Oh
Give me
my God.
fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
There we go.
Why did we not have that earlier in our shows?
all the
Like,
yos
why
and
did
the
you just
yads.
find
Give me a
this
yo.
now?
Come on, Dave.
I
Don't
know
fail
there's
me.
a yo. All right, that'll do. There we go. That's what I needed.
That sounded like
Oh,
an
man.
audience should have said that back to him.
That one's
That was
wonderful.
great.
There we go.
That is awesome.
Forget the rest of the songs.
James Hetfield jokes the whole night.
Oh, that was awesome. I'm so glad someone found that and you told us about it.
You're welcome.
That one sounded like you're taking a shit.
Felt good to be done.
Was it just what you wanted? Was it just
Oh.
what you desired?
Whoa! I like that one.
I think Air Raid should use this clip in the next one.
Oh,
Nice.
jeez.
All right. So anyway, right. So I'm gonna play.
Back on track.
Gonna play another cover song I recorded that's not on any releases. I just kind of did it for fun one day when I was bored, and I thought it sounded really sweet. So here you go. This is Slaughter the Soul by At the Gates.
Yeah! Whenever you're ready.
You're listening to the Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
Titties.
All right. We just heard your At the Gates cover. What was that song called?
Yeah.
Sire of the Soul?
Slaughter.
Slaughter of the
Really?
Soul. I'm sorry. I'm having a little...
that album. That's a landmark one.
All right.
My mic was not on there.
Oh,
Whoops.
there we go. There we go.
Whoopsie-daisy.
I
Oh,
can
we didn't
you.
hear your insult. Tell it to her one more time.
I said you didn't know that album because it's a landmark album. That was what
Come
I said.
on, Morgan.
Sorry. Dave, did you find what I told you to find?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it helped my mic sound too.
Okay. I'm just making sure. You found what I told you to find, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
What
just for later, in case it happens, then
What?
you can pull it
Well,
up.
while we were all jamming out there, Kevin told us a very funny story that I'm going to ask him to tell us again about a very special concert experience. his brother had.
menstruation.
I mean, I feel kind of bad because my brother's the one who really suffered the pain. But apparently there's this band in Texas called Man Factory, and that's true. That's their name. I promise. I'm not making that up.
How's it spelled? I'm curious.
MAN FACTORY.
Okay, I thought they were going to
All
be
one
kind of
word?
clever or something.
It's 2 words, but
2 words.
yeah, Man Factory, and they play only Street Fighter based rock opera music.
You know how many people are actually looking that up right now since
I
you
hope
said
you
that?
do.
I
I
hope
really
so.
do.
All right, seriously, somebody
looking it up when I get
look
home.
up Man Factory and call us at 773-657.
I'm giving them way more coverage than they deserve.
41.
They
and
have
let
a
us know what you
Wikipedia
think.
page.
Look them up, listen to them, let us know how it is.
You know, I'm not going to tell you what I think of them. I just want you to figure out for yourselves.
I got to look it
Man
up when I get home.
Factory.
Maybe I'll love it.
But they're from Texas?
Maybe.
And they were touring or something?
No, my brother used to live in Texas, so he saw
Oh.
them with Urizen. So yeah, that was an interesting show for him. He'll never forget it. I'll let you know that.
Unfortunately, he'll never forget it, is what he
Unfortunately,
said.
yeah.
Songs about breaking up with Chun-Li and stuff like that.
From
You
Street
Oh,
see
it
what
gets
you're
pretty.
saying?
It gets pretty emotionally heated. So
I'm curious what the Happy Hanukkah album is.
I want to hear a song about Zangief. He's my favorite.
Yeah.
So tell us about what's coming up next for Morditorium. Do you have anything in the works?
Well,
Shows?
I've been pretty busy lately, but yeah, as soon as good old Kevin here learns up
Learn
the set,
those
mad at my
songs.
shoulder again.
yeah, as soon as he learns everything up, and a couple other guys I have in mind, I think I'm gonna go with a solid lineup this time. I won't say who because I don't want to break any bad news to anyone right now. But anyway,
bad
Fuck, I
news.
didn't make the band.
there may
There's
be
bad news, people.
there may be some people getting cut, but
You
I'll leave
are
it at
not
that.
what it takes to be a Morditorium.
You
Well,
didn't make the cut.
I don't want to say it that way. It's more of a convenience thing. But
Get the
at any
fuck outta
rate,
You are an inconvenience to Morditorium.
I don't know. Maybe
you guys.
maybe I'm too nice. But at any rate,
No,
so
just say it like that. You are an inconvenience to Morditorium.
you just look. There's this guy down the street.
Put your head down and
and
point to the
plays.
Get out.
Just no.
There's the door. Don't show up to work tomorrow.
And you're fired from your job.
You're fired from
what?
your actual job too. I'm sorry.
You have that authority? You're like, I called your work. It's just not happening.
well,
You're
at
done.
any
You're
rate,
an inconvenience to humanity. Okay, continue.
like I was saying, I was gonna try not to insult anyone, but we'll see what goes down. So once we all learn up a set, I'm hoping to do some more live shows with it, which will be really fun. And I've started writing a little bit for the third release, which is going to be pretty ambitious because it's going to be a double album.
Ooh, half live, half.
Basically the first half's going to be all originals. That's new stuff. And then the second CD, I'm going to re-record some old songs and then do some more covers with that one.
I like it.
So,
Any covers in mind?
yeah, actually that first song we played, Genocide by Grave, is going to be one. I'm going to play an old Asmodena song called Nocturnal Obsession. And then I think I had a Dismember song in mind too. But we'll see how it goes. Oh, right. And Violation Domain by Benediction. That's one I'm going to do for sure.
All
So,
lovely songs.
yeah.
All songs
Nice
mommy
happy
and daddy
riffs.
are happy about.
How many shows have you guys actually played?
One. One whole show.
I wasn't even there.
One whole
Well,
show.
no, I was there. I
Kevin was
wasn't
there,
playing.
which thank God the sound guy showed up an hour late because Kevin got stuck behind a train and stuff, so he was worried he was going to miss it.
Oh man.
But he got to see it. It was pretty sweet. We did a cover of Eaten by Bloodbath. Which is,
My favorite Bloodbath song.
it was very, very fun to sing, except that we somehow got very off with the drum machine on that, but oh well. It
How do you
was
get
still
off
fun
with
as-
the drum machine? That song's pretty slow.
I know, it's more because we couldn't hear the drum machine. We were kind of just playing it at our own speed, you
'cause
know.
they don't have
We were
any
probably
souls.
playing it too fast.
They're not real people.
Yeah,
They're just-
exactly.
Don't use drum machines.
Drum machines, okay on albums, not okay live. They're evil.
Morgan
They will not help you.
hates that song.
I can't stand it.
You should
it's
record
just-
that
it's just
song.
Maybe
fun.
maybe it's
That song
because
is great.
Luco played it for like a month straight
On
while he
repeat.
showered on repeat, and that's all I heard for like a month. And I was
yeah,
like,
that would ruin it.
okay, my
It
brain-
didn't though. I still love it. It didn't ruin it for me. I
was-
enjoyed it thoroughly.
I think he just played it to irritate me because after like 3 times I was like, I don't like this song, and you just played it over and over, and I'm not. I don't feel it.
I feel
it's
it.
pretty.
It's just a
terrible.
simple, chunky, gross song. It's great.
I mean, I
That's
don't.
not really what I'm into. either, so
Yeah. See, no. Bloodbath is just not up there for
I
me.
like melodies.
Bloodbath is
Yeah.
where it's at.
Yeah. Sorry. Well, Kevin, let's talk to you a little bit. You're in a different band too, Panzer.
We're both in Panzer.
Well, yeah. both of
Listen,
guys are
you
in
had
Panzer.
your fucking time, all right? We're talking to Kevin.
all right.
So what are your influences as a drummer?
Well,
The
that's,
drumming on the song and only the one song, "Eaten by Bloodbath."
No.
Is that it? Was that the answer?
yep. No. We're down here.
He said, "Yep, no." So
Um,
you better be ready with that soundboard, Dave.
let's see.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, I'd have to say I started listening to Richard Christie a lot from Death and Control Denied. That was my yeah. Actually, I didn't listen to Ice Dirt that much in high school, but yeah, I listen to Horror Show a lot now and Glorious Burden, which are the 2 he was on. I'm not sure if he was on another one, but
I think that was it.
I think that's it too. But yeah, he was. He's definitely my favorite drummer, my most inspirational one. Gene Hoglan's up there. He's not as super creative as I'd like him to be sometimes, but he's always he can do anything you want him to.
And
do.
he's super fat,
Yeah, it's
Which
just,
makes
it's
it
just
fun to watch.
impressive.
which makes his playing even that much better.
I don't
I
know
think
how
drumming
Exactly.
would
It's just
lose weight.
impressive that a
Yeah,
guy
no,
who's
I don't
that
know how it's
fat
physically
can
possible.
play like that and stay that fat. It's amazing.
He, it's like an enigma watching him play because you just don't know what's happening.
Like
How
many,
is he doing this?
Seriously, like off the top of your head, how many fat drummers do you know? Like you'd feel like,
Richard
guys who
Christie
are that
was
fat,
fat,
too.
not anymore though.
The old drummer from Demu.
but there's not a lot of fat
Yeah, I don't know.
drummers. Like they're
Nicholas
like
Sparks.
That
Burgers.
guy's really good.
That guy's the shit.
Is he still
But,
fat? Or just
I mean, I don't
I don't
know
know,
why
actually.
he wouldn't.
I
be.
don't know.
I don't know what he looks like. I just know what he sounds like.
Kai Hato was the third one. He definitely influenced me a lot in high school, and still. I mean, all
Dave.
these guys still do.
Wait a minute, Dave. Did you order pizza?
No.
Dude, if you ordered me a
Okay.
pizza, I will love you forever.
Good.
I will love on you so hard.
I'll hang out here as long as you need me to.
Yeah, I got to shake Kai Hato's
as he keeps
hand
the
and
pizza
talk to
coming.
him for a little bit at the end of the show. That was
That
pretty
guy
cool.
was really cool.
Speaking
What?
of Gene Hoglan, when I saw him at the Metro with Strapping Young Lad, and Gene Hoglan's like 8 feet tall and like 800 pounds, and some shorter,
that work?
also fat guy walked up and he goes, "You fat son of a bitch!" And then they belly bounced. It was
Are
awesome.
you kidding?
I don't know. Maybe they shook hands, but in my mind, I pictured a belly bounce because they're both.
I definitely heard
How is
some...
he 8 foot tall and
No,
really
he's like
fat?
really tall, but he's also really, really fat.
How does that work?
Yeah, I think he lost weight.
Those
Somebody-
dimensions don't work
not
together.
not enough.
Well, either
Lost
way,
some.
I definitely heard a lot of stories that while he was in Fear Factory and they were on tour in Europe, that him and Dino would have like taco eating contests and stuff like that. I'm
Oh,
sure.
God.
That
They probably had a lot-
sounds about
probably
right.
had a lot of fun with that.
On top
eating
of all the
good
drugs
Mexican
and all the
food and
beer, it's-
belly bumping.
It's even worse.
Dino's not a very clean man.
No, he's not. He's a
Aw,
very
I love
stinky
him.
man.
Him and his riffs.
I've met him. He's fairly nice.
Fairly
He's
nice.
fairly nice.
You're fairly nice. Well, see you later.
I met him, but like he was like kind of chatting up his
Asian
I don't know
chick.
if they were married yet. It might have been right before they got married. But anyway, his wife, he was kind of hanging out with her, so I kind of felt bad.
He's kind of hanging out with his fucking wife.
I was just like, hey,
God
real
forbid,
quick,
he sees her, like,
sign
every
my
day.
demanufacture shirt real fast.
Dino, sign my dick. It's like, dude, I'm with my wife. Sign my ass then.
Later.
Oh, geez.
And then come back with it tattooed.
That'd be very
Awesome.
awkward.
Well, anyway.
Yeah, that'd be a really terrible.
Oh, that
terrible
album
experience.
there. If we want to talk about disappointing albums, that one I was pretty disappointed with. The Industrialist came out this year.
The new Fear Factory scene?
Yeah, it really wasn't bad, but it wasn't very good either. And it's just Mechanized. I thought was awesome. I thought it was like their best album.
Who's even in the band anymore? Because they switched.
Yeah, it's
like,
basically just Bert and Dino now. Now they got another new drummer. And the biggest thing I didn't like about that album is that they used a drum machine on it, which surprises me because I was going to say if any band's going to use a drum machine, it might as well be Fear Factory. But I don't know. I just didn't care for it that much. Didn't have as full of a sound, I guess.
Their drum production's pretty
mechanical.
pretty
I mean, that's
fakey.
the idea. It's supposed to sound like robots, kind of robots playing metal, I guess.
Do the vocals sound like robots?
It just
no.
sounds like Burton.
That would be kind of funny if he did like do some robot voice kind of vocals.
I mean, maybe then it'd make up for some of the... I don't know what I'm saying and going with this. Hey, let's hear another Morditorium song.
All right. Why not? I'll play my favorite one called Bloodlust. And
It's about vampires.
Yep, it's about following someone around a lot and being really creepy about it.
Did anything
And then,
inspire maybe Twilight? I'm
Probably not. It's a little bit more violent than that.
Interview with the
because
Vampire?
it isn't like stalk a girl and then like fall in love
And
with
then
her.
Sparkle?
It's more like stalk a girl and then like eat all her guts out so that
Oh.
you can continue to be immortal.
Don't get Andrew wrong though. He does love Twilight.
Okay.
I mean,
Get
who
outta
doesn't?
I don't.
Anyway, here's Bloodlust.
listening to the Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
And with an abrupt ending and Dave slow at the wheel, we are back with Morditorium.
I was talking to you guys. That sucked. And I almost killed myself.
I was talking to you guys. That sucked.
Thanks.
Thanks, Dave.
Well, I have to go from like one end of the little table to the other, so.
Oh, no. Not one end of the table to the other.
That I almost tripped over this damn thing with the phone. Speaking of which, you can call at 773-657-3341 because no one's talking to
People,
us.
you just don't like our phone lines tonight. Come on, last show of the year. It's going to be Christmas. All I want to hear is Merry Christmas and ask Morditorium a question. Or us. Doesn't matter. Just
Or
Call
what we
our
can do
phone.
is if you call up, we'll just completely fuck you over by just playing
We can
James
berate
Hetfield
you.
soundboard over
Dude,
everything
that would be
you
great.
say.
It'd be like one of those Howard Stern prank calls. Maybe we should call someone.
should we call someone and prank
Maybe
phone
we
call
should
them
call
with the
someone
James
and just do
Hetfield?
James
Should we
Hetfield
call
the whole time.
Dozer?
Call Lauren. She's not
Call-
doing anything.
We are not going to
Hopefully
call
she is.
Dozer.
If
Hopefully,
we call Dozer, we'll be on the phone for half an hour.
All right, we should call Lauren. Hopefully
Lauren.
she's not listening right now. I bet
Okay,
she
so-
isn't because I told her to work on a song while we were
Wait,
gone.
Dave, you have
so-
a phone that you
I
can
can
call her?
we can use this phone.
Okay, somebody pass her.
All right, so
her
call
number.
her and then just right when she picks up, do the whole fuel thing.
So hold on a second.
And then hit her with,
Hold on,
yeah!
no,
Yeah,
don't
then-
don't
yeah.
use your phone, Kevin.
some of those.
I'm gonna get the number.
Yeah,
to
we gotta do
Dave.
that.
I was going to give you the
All right, we just gotta give the number. What's it? 809-225.
I mean, you want to
Don't
give it
give it out
over
to
the
the
whole
world.
the world?
Oh
Okay.
shit! That's not her number. I
That's her
promise.
old- It's actually not her number, though.
It actually isn't.
Okay, here, I'm
so
passing you the little notebook here. Just write it down.
That's actually, wait, guys, that's actually not her phone number.
Yeah, you don't want to just give that over.
Throw it,
with
Dave.
That's over my head. Oh shit. Yeah. So that's what's happening right now. Let's prank call someone. This should be pretty funny.
You like that? That's a Slam
While
Internet
we're at
Radio
it, Dave,
pen.
just really quickly play Man Factory while we wait. We got to hear
Really?
this.
Okay,
I really wanna hear what
what's okay, I'll just do the
Doesn't
guy up
matter,
the
just
guy up
play
top.
something.
here's that Street Fighter band. Skip through it a little bit.
It's not what I expected.
I love it already.
I swear I'd stay here in Korea. But my fair dear Maria is expecting a newborn
I could just imagine sitting here staring at this band being like,
son.
what?
Hold on.
fuck
am I
What's it saying?
Fuck.
What's it saying? Hold on.
Wouldn't be clear if I didn't clue you in.
What the fuck are they talking about?
You'd sure
This
It's the
is-
guy up
speak
profile.
with your maker. This
I don't know,
here's
it pretty much sounds like
hell's
everything else they do.
baker.
This is great.
Okay, let's try Blanca Sings the Blues.
Skip through it a little bit.
On me. On jungle
What? Who?
expedition.
What other bands was this playing with?
Should I be riding a horse right now?
The
We're-
first band was a Pantera band.
They played
What?
with a Pantera cover band, and then
No
this band
fucking
comes on. They're like,
And then
"What the
yours was
fuck
that
is
last.
this?"
It was weird.
All right, here we go. Dave, you ready to do this prank phone call?
Yeah, just
You're
You got
in,
the-
If you couldn't read my awful
You're in
handwriting,
charge
would-
of the soundboard. We're gonna say hi, Lauren. Are we gonna say anything at all? What are we doing?
"No, just hit her with
Just
it."
hit her with the
Okay, just
fuel,
hit her with
and
it.
then just start doing yeah-yeahs after that.
I don't
you
know though. She gets really
And
bad.
yo-yo.
She has
Yeah, she
bad
might be in a bad
reactions to
mood. You
prank
never know.
calls.
Well,
God damn it!
It could be great. It could be great. Let's just see
let's
what
just
happens.
try
Just
it.
don't.
I'll fucking kill all of
Let's
you.
just hope she's not on her period.
Get the fuck.
Hello?
Call me what you will.
Hello?
Yeah, yeah.
Aha, James Hetfield.
All right, hit her with the fuel. Quick, do it.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Ooh, yeah.
I I can barely hear it, but you guys on the radio?
We
Quick,
sure are,
hit her with
and
the
so
fuel.
are you.
Hi,
What?
hi, Lauren. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Wait, give her
Good.
another yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
There we go.
Great.
We just
I
thought
was
we'd
so
say
confused. I'm like,
hi.
wait a minute, is this my doctor calling? And I'm like, no, it's too late. And then you're James
Why would your
Hetfield.
doctor be calling you?
The doctor is in.
Your doctor calls. When your doctor usually calls, he goes, "Yeah,
We have your test results.
you're pregnant."
Oh.
No.
Oh, God.
Well, enjoy that anyway.
No.
Lauren
How's
is
it
currently hard at work at home right now, working on putting the finishing touches on a song so we can record it for our Panzer album that we're working on now.
beautiful eyes, and her hair smells like
And hopefully, Jesus.
I am so confused right
Hopefully
now.
my dinner's ready.
Yeah, and hopefully Kevin's dinner's ready. You hear that?
You hear?
What?
Nothing. Nothing.
Kevin's dinner.
Oh yeah, I kind of like
Burnt
finished the
it.
song a while ago, and now I'm just watching Always Sunny, and I just made like salmon. So
Sweet.
I might go back and work
We'll
on
be
the
joining
song
you
again,
in a
but,
matter of hours.
Well, more
I
like
don't know.
maybe 45 minutes.
I'm hungry.
I'm
We got
slacking.
to drive.
Well, we thought we'd prank call you with that to say hi.
All right,
I
give her
enjoyed
the
that.
yo-yo
I was
before we go out,
confused.
real quick.
That was
All right, there we go. I'm
That's
satisfied.
awesome.
I'm
That was
me-
part of
keeps
the
glad
me
you know your way
satisfied.
around the soundboard now.
Well, thank you, Lauren, for being a good sport
For
about
being
it.
our test puppet.
For sure, for sure. Have fun, guys. I'll talk to you all later.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Lauren.
Bye.
Who else can we call? That went really well.
My girlfriend just texted me and told
Well.
me to call my friend John.
All right.
So
Let's
we
get
could do
John's
that.
phone number here. Dave.
Dave, while we do that, do you have the sweatpant boners? See that eye-hand coordination,
That
son?
was scary.
They
You
don't
almost,
teach that in the minors.
You almost
I
died.
just caught that out of the air with my teeth.
It was pretty awesome.
All right, here we go. Let's write this one down.
All right, sweatpant boners.
For a
What-
second, I thought he was
Just
going
play
to say it
anything.
out
I
loud
just
again.
want to hear what they sound like.
Well, this one's a mouthful of cereal.
He probably
Mouthful
wouldn't
cereal.
care.
Here we go.
Come on now. Okay.
Skip to it.
This is actually kind of heavy. It's like a zombie.
This song goes out to all my hardcore brothers and sisters up in northern Maine.
Northern Maine?
You guys
I didn't
are
know they had that many people out there, let alone hardcore.
Hold on. What is this here?
degenerate pimp condition and the unicorn conspiracy, keeping it real with the brotherhood, doing push-ups, eating your vitamins. Yeah, well, my man Adam is gonna
Good
sing
thing
a
I'm
song
not wearing
for you.
sweatpants right
Oh,
now.
man,
or
I'd
I
be
might,
I'd
Kevin,
have
your
a
brother
raging
thought these
hard
guys
bone.
suck. I think I
No.
found my new favorite band.
That was the sweatpant boners.
This is
That
awesome.
slightly goes with the Headfield soundboard we were doing.
I really like this song.
This song now goes out to all my brothers and sisters up in the burn trauma ward. Keeping it real, keeping it under wraps. Maybe we'll get degenerate hip condition to play
I'm
you guys.
It's the same song in the background, but he just says different
Dave,
stuff.
Could we,
Dave, how many likes do they have on Facebook?
I don't know. I'm looking
Not
up their
enough.
MySpace.
as long as we're on that, could I get one more quick request in there?
Yeah.
Could you look up I Like Dirt by the Thunderlords? It's
Why does that
children's
sound familiar?
metal. It's great.
Okay, okay.
It
Wait,
really
Dave,
is.
how
It's
many
about playing in the
Facebook
mud.
likes does
I don't know. Like I said, I was looking at their
Man
MySpace.
Factory? Look it up really fast.
That was not Man Factory.
Who was that?
That was
No, that
sweatpant
was
boners.
Oh, Sweatpants
Yeah.
Boners?
Man Factory was earlier.
Oh,
That's
I,
all.
I
Those
was
are
gonna,
really slow.
I was gonna say Sweatpant Boners. Just have another like on Facebook. I'm liking
it's,
them when I get
I
home.
like dirt.
I Like Dirt, and Dirt likes me.
You
That's
won't
not
be
the song title.
disappointed.
Oh,
but
I
Like
know
Dirt.
that fucking song. Why
Yeah,
do I
dude.
know that?
You won't be disappointed.
I like dirt. Dirt likes me.
I think I heard it in a Tony Hawk game actually.
It is. It is in a Tony
It's
Hawk
in a
game.
Tony Hawk game.
Yeah, I think it's Underground 1 or 2.
And when time comes to take a bath, I don't shower. I just laugh because I know I'll get clean, and then I'll go outside and play with dirt again.
I like dirt. And dirt likes me. I like the mud. Stuck in my teeth. All in my fingers.
Oh dear God.
Between my toes. I even like it. Up my nose. I like dirt.
Can we cover this?
This band's awesome.
You should totally be backing vocals
So
for them.
a tune for 1103 is now going to cover a mouthful of cereal and I like dirt.
Absolutely.
Yeah, probably. We are
Sounds good to
definitely
me.
gonna do that.
I could also see you guys doing Institutionalized by Suicidal Tendencies. That'd be awesome.
No, we were gonna
Ooh.
do the song from Flight
Too
of
Many Dicks on the
Conchords,
Dance Floor.
Too many dicks on the dance
Oh,
floor. Remember that
God.
one? Too many dicks on the dance floor.
Too many dicks.
All right, let's do this prank
Yeah,
phone
let's
call.
do
Okay,
this.
so I got to dial this other number down.
And
Get this- get
and
this
then it'll
call
be
going.
time for Luco's unsigned band pick of the week. We got a good one for you, as usual.
All right, we can just. I think we can just
Not Man
play the
Factory.
safe route and just hit him with fuel again.
Yeah.
You know, when he picks up.
Yeah, Dave, right when he picks up, he's like, hello, just...
Give me fuel. Give me
Yeah.
fire.
No,
We
I
don't
think
need the
I think when
pause.
it goes, it's just like
Give me
yeah.
Yeah, we don't want him hanging up.
Oh, here we go.
Hello? Hello? Yeah.
How's it going?
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Ooh. What you up to? Yeah. What are you doing tonight?
Give me fuel, give me fire.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Will you go out with me?
Yeah? Of course I will.
You keep me satisfied.
Oh, what's up, Andrew?
Not much. I'm just hanging out on the radio.
I want to be your lover.
Oh, are you really?
Yes,
And now you are too.
indeed.
Oh,
Get,
You're on the metal
Michael.
experience.
Hi, John.
hit him with some more Hetfield.
Give me fuel, give me something, give me what I desire.
Give me fuel, give me fire. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Off to never, never land.
Oh, that's
Somewhere in
wonderful.
Neverland.
Oh,
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Was it?
That was
Going
great.
back to Neverland to find Mr. Peter Pan.
Okay, that was the best.
I'm just saying, that's my own cover of my own fire song.
Do you want to do some freestyle for the audience?
For the,
You can
for the listeners
freestyle?
at home.
I want to hear
What?
this.
I
Oh, he
freestyle.
can.
Holy crap, are your hands on backwards?
Yes, they are.
What the fuck are you
John,
doing?
do it. Do it.
Give me,
John,
so what are you guys doing?
no, John, rap
we
for
want
us.
you to rap.
Freestyle.
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 rap.
I want to hear
Freestyle.
something.
I don't know how to freestyle.
What do you
Give me a
mean? You
topic.
always do it for me.
The topic is bitches.
I know, but
Yeah, talk
I
about
can't-
bitches. Talk about Tom Brady some more. I don't know, whatever you want to do.
Oh my God, we almost died.
Wait, are you in the car?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna let you go because
We
I don't want
probably
to be
should.
responsible for anyone
You can't
dying.
freestyle
Yeah,
while
I
you
can
drive.
freestyle right now. Check this out. All right, here we go. Yo, what's a good freestyle? Derek, what's a good freestyle?
This is awesome
Bananas-
already, man.
Bananas is a freestyle.
I think the best freestyles often start off with,
What's a good free? That was good. That was really good.
That was good. She didn't say anything.
I think that should be a good comedy act for you. Keep going with it.
Call me what you will.
I'm gonna choke on this coming back.
Oh, shit. I mean, poop.
Interior crocodile alligator. I drive a Chevrolet.
Come on,
movie
man. Are
theater.
you gonna rap?
Dude, I gave you the
you
topic
guys
of
up to?
bitches. That's like what everyone
Talk about
writes
bitches and hoes.
Bitches.
Tell it like it is.
Also the club.
Open the club.
Talk about
Yeah,
the club.
bitches and hoes. Hoes and bitches. They got bitches and hoes. And they doesn't know.
It's all right.
You go back to your home on Whore Island.
Back to my home and peer at your dome. You don't even see how I pee. There you go.
You are a
That was
smelly
my-
pirate
my
hooker.
freestyle.
Nicely done.
man.
Nicely done.
that was the whitest rap ever.
I loved it.
I
John,
loved every
really
second of it.
miss you.
I
We
can
should
do
hang
it
out.
whiter.
I know
Agreed.
a guy who can record it. You'll make tons of money.
I know. I got a black guy to do it for me right now. Didi.
Nice.
Do it.
Is he sitting next to you? Hello?
Hello? What? Huh? What?
All right. Well, don't die. I think we're gonna let you go.
Well,
Continue
thank you for
Okay.
your freestyle rap. It was very entertaining.
Indeed. Thank
Not
you very
bad.
much.
And Merry Christmas, you cunt!
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Merry
Christmas.
Christmas.
Yeah. Merry Christmas.
See you later.
All right, see ya.
Bye-bye.
All right, Dave. It's that time.
We were having so much fun, though.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I know. Unfortunately, we need a. Well, Josh is in here. We can run our show to 10:30, right?
We can run it till 1 in the morning, right?
All right, Dave. Come on. Let's.
Now it's time for
Hey, man, look what I found.
Only on the Metal Experience.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yo!
I like the one from Master of Puppets. I'm not gonna lie. He
Yeah,
just screamed
that
the
was
fuck out of
awesome.
it.
I'm gonna punch you in the ovary. That's what I'm gonna do. Straight shot.
That was not it, but I do approve of that one. Well, anyway, this week we got Lorelei from Raleigh, North Carolina, with the song "The Dunwich Horror." Check it out, cunt. I think it's cigarette time.
listening to the Metal Experience. Only on Slam Internet Radio.
And that was Lorelei from Raleigh, North Carolina, with the song "The Dunwich Horror." And that's Lorelei, Lorelei. Check them out, pretty sweet.
All right, we are here with Morditorium.
Hello.
And let's talk about where people can find you on the internet, what they can buy, what you have available to the world.
Okay, well, all the music is available on our Bandcamp page, which is just morditorium.bandcamp.
Give me all I need.
It will. Nicely done. And
Perfect timing.
in case you're confused on the spelling, it is Mordatorium. Some people like to throw an E in there somewhere. I don't know.
I threw an I instead of an A.
Oh, yeah, that. A lot of people do that. But it's an A. So you can also find us on Facebook. I believe it's just facebook.com/Morditorium also. So you can always do that. I don't think we have too many likes on there, so you could always give it the old thumbs up. And that's about it.
I think it's a check mark for a like.
Yeah, it's like a check mark now. I don't know. And there's probably an old MySpace drifting around somewhere, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you to not bother with that. Oh, and we have a Reverb Nation. Yeah. I kind of stopped using it, so it might not be the best way to
You can tie
keep in
Reverb
touch
in with Facebook.
Oh, yeah, I actually do. So
So
in
you're
that
on
case,
there.
it's good. Yeah, you can look at that.
I mean, we've got a Twitter, and I don't tweet.
The only
you're not impressed.
the only reason that I have a Twitter account is so that I can follow the fake Bill Nye page, which is it's called like Yeah Boy Bill Nye, and it's hilarious. He just
Yeah,
like
boy, Bill Nye.
He tells you like science facts, but in the most like ghetto way possible. It's like
That's awesome.
it's so fucking funny. Like
Give me an example of
it's
this.
like hey yo, can you believe that like the air you breathing right now was breathed by like dinosaurs like millions of years ago? Like if you don't think that's the tightest shit, you can get the fuck out my face. Like, he just says like shit like that.
Oh my god, I need that.
I want to be. I
like
will
I
follow
said,
Twitter for that. What was that?
Only reason I have a Twitter page.
So it's Yeah Boy Bill Nye?
Yeah.
Can
like,
you look this
just-
up right now, Dave?
No, but it's
and
just
see
YA.
what his latest
YA.
tweet was?
And then I forget
Yeah.
if boy is
Is
spelled
B-O-I
normally.
or something?
It might be.
B-O-I?
It might be. I'm
Yeah,
not
boy.
Sure. Your boy Bill Nye.
How do you spell Nye? N-Y-E?
Yes.
Yeah. Does he have a Facebook page?
No.
No, it's probably
sucks.
only
I
on
think so.
Twitter.
I'm trying to think of.
Did you find the
That
Twitter page?
explanation was fucking awesome.
I'm trying to think of
I'm
another
looking-
funny
I'm
one.
checking-
There's so
searching
I
many
like how you
funny
remembered
ones.
it perfectly.
I mean, that's pretty
Oh
awesome.
yeah, it'll be like, yo, shout outs to all my narwhals out there. Y'all looking like fools with swords on your heads, but I dig it. Just like shit like that. And then it'll be like, shout
A
outs
bunch
to
of people-
flightless birds. They can't fly, but they out there still grinding anyway.
What, Dave?
I see a lot of people have like mentioned it, but I can't find the link.
Oh man.
Go to Twitter.
I am on
yeah.
Twitter.
Like I said, I'm not totally sure about the way that boy is
Post
spelled.
that link to us.
I will. I will do
On
that.
the Metal
I'll
Experience.
go
I need
ahead
to
and
see
do
this.
that. It's pretty amazing.
That's pretty funny.
I will
Hopefully it's
follow
still
Twitter
around.
for that.
No, a boy is spelled B-O-Y.
Oh, you
Oh,
found
there we
it?
go.
Yeah, okay. So let me...
So give us
Nice.
his latest tweet.
my phone wasn't acting so fucking slow.
Dave, why aren't you looking this up on the computer?
I have no idea. I guess because I want to follow him on Twitter, and I'm going to.
I have no
I
idea.
mean, maybe that's why it's not working very well.
That was the best answer, Dave. That was the best last show answer. I have no idea.
Man,
You're like,
yeah,
wait
we
a minute,
need to
I gotta think about this.
I need my own
think about some
soundboard then.
special last show stuff to do.
I mean, the world is gonna end.
My niggas,
Yeah, it might be the
me
last.
Hold
watching
on.
some ants build an anthill.
Nice.
Oh, Bill Nye.
What else you got?
I do science and shit. Bill Nye.
I do science and shit. Bill Nye.
I know y'all want Pluto facts. I got you. It's 3 moons. What's good? It's got 3 moons. What's good? Yeah.
That's awesome. How did you
I love
find
it.
that?
My roommate found it one day, I believe.
Okay.
on
No,
Twitter,
you were
so thanks to
actually
him.
probably like, you know who I really love? Bill Nye.
Dude, I did. You know, he has inspired me. I think I might go ahead and try to acquire some old Bill Nye shows and just maybe watch them here.
I
and there. You
remember
never know.
I loved watching that in
It's
school.
the best thing to do in school because it was like fun as hell, but
Yeah.
it was still educational.
He was such a weird looking guy. I mean, if they ever made a Waldo movie, I'd choose him.
That would work.
Like he looks so much like it.
Here's one more. Cut the sleeves off my lab coat. It's very dangerous, but it looks cool as hell.
All right. Do you have any merch people can buy from you?
Just the music and the CDs for now, but trying to get a good friend of mine to work on some shirts in the future. So hopefully when we start playing live again, we'll have some T-shirts for you.
Nice. You should do artwork posters.
Yeah, any other cool
Lauren,
ideas?
you should
Yeah.
have posters.
Someone help me!
Oh no, yeah, she'll
You
be
should
the
have
one
done
to do
that
'em.
right after he said make T-shirts.
No, she'll definitely be the one to do them, I'm sure. But we'll just see when. She's got a lot of work
Yeah.
between the Panzer recordings and a bunch of logos for other bands and stuff she's doing. So
And watching Always Sunny.
yeah.
Throw it out there. Throw it out there too
Oh,
for
man.
Lauren. She does artwork.
Yes,
what's
yeah.
her
Little plug. I believe her page now is just called like Lauren Gornick Art and Illustration. I think she got rid of the old page, so you can just look that up on Facebook,
You can find.
Keeps me satisfied!
and she can satisfy your band too, I'm sure.
You can look her up through Panzer's page, right?
But yeah, I'm not just saying she's a great artist because she's my best friend. She's actually a great artist, so you should
Don't
definitely
act
check
like
it
you're
out.
not impressed. Yeah, I can't really plug because I'm a little biased too. So
All right. Well, I have seen her artwork, and she is phenomenal at what she
really-
does.
she
So
really is.
you should definitely check her out if you need artwork done. Dave, it's that time. Get your soundboard ready.
Friday, December 28th, the Degenerate Assholes of RG Productions and the Metal Experience presents Elysian Fields at the Cobra Lounge with Hot for Skippy, Air Raid, Orinoco, and Miles from Exile. Cobra Lounge, 235 North Ashland Avenue, Chicago, Illinois. More information and advance tickets at rgproductions.us. Now get fucked.
What's the one thing the metal community's been missing?
A new magazine called The Offering,
Which is committed to preserving heavy metal,
and its international scene. The Offering brings you heavy metal photos.
news and reviews from all over the world.
For more information on how to get your hands on the magazine,
Visit www.offeringwebzine.com.
The local roundup with Morgan on the Metal Experience.
Every time I hear my new sweeper in that commercial, I smile. Thank you, Frank and Joe, for making that. That's fucking awesome.
I love how they pronounce Orinoco.
Yeah.
Me too.
They said they looked it up and that's what the computer
Orinoco.
said. All right, so here we go. These are the announcements. Remember, this is the last show of the year, so this is what's happening between now and next week. There's not many shows before the end of the new year in that week, so there was nothing big to announce. So here we go. Another Hole in the Wall in
Wait,
Steger.
this is for the next 2 weeks?
There's a couple within the next 2 weeks. But anyway, Another Hole in the Wall in Steger needs bands to play these shows. A band for January 3rd. 4 metal bands are needed to play with this Preserving Promise. 4 thrash bands needed to play January 18th with Mobile Death Camp. They need 4 metal bands January 20th to play with No Life. They need 5 hard rock and metal bands to play January 25th with Breathing Theory, Vilify. And then they need 5 rock bands to play March 2nd with Breakpoint Method. Asgard Radio are shipping CDs and promotional material out to 2 promoters out in Europe and Australia. They're waiting until the end of the year to ship out your packages, and that is 2 weeks or a week and a half. So get them your info on Facebook if you are willing to send them 6 CDs to start out with, and they're looking for 1 small and 1 medium shirt if you're willing to give those up too to get promoted. Pre-order Mechana's new CD that gets released January 1st. That's New Year's Day. It's called Empyrean, and you can pre-order it at mechanamusic.com. Anyone who pre-orders it will receive a free download of their first 2 demos going back all the way to 2004. Pretty awesome. Soundtrack to Violence is looking for shows to be on. Hit them up on Facebook if you're interested in playing with them. Miles from Exile looking for a new band space and a drummer. Lords of the Drunken Pirate Crew still seeking a first mate keyboardist. To Dust You Shall Return looking for a bassist. Galenas is looking for a bassist and a drummer.
Garinus. AKA
Casket Robbery from Wisconsin, looking for a bassist. Guitarist looking for bands. Hit up Armored Assault in Hazard, who are also looking for a vocalist. Paleface, Shattered Nation, who also needs a drummer, and Psychopathic Days. Drummers, hit up Orion 9, After the Spire, Strongman, Impale, Sinister Fate, Morgan Le Fay, and Unsanctioned. And the shows going on in the next week and a half to 2 weeks. Wednesday, December 19th at Planet Rock in Battle Creek, Michigan. It's 18 and up, $20 in advance. This show will sell out. Starts at 6 p.m. Special guests to be announced to play with Core, Circus Asylum, Beyond Threshold, and All That Remains. At the exit on Wednesday, 21 and up, it's free, 10 p.m. to see manslaughter charges. Thursday, December 20th at Reggie's, it's free, all ages, 9 p.m. is the Jason Lockwood Benefit Show, and it's all for Jason, who was booking shows at Reggie's. This was the last show that he booked before he passed away. It was a Hell City show for Voice of Addiction to play, so this is a benefit show for his family, a way to celebrate Jason. And Voice of Addiction, She Likes Todd, Slaves to the Pavement, and Dev D's playing. Friday, December 21st is Claus. We're going to be there. 17 and up, $5, 8:30 p.m. It's the last Claus of the year. Wings of Severance, Disrupting the Abacus, and Veils of Darkness are playing. You can buy tickets for the Cobra Lounge show that we actually put together for December 28th there. It's $8. It's 21 and up. It'll be $10 at the door, so get tickets from us for cheaper. December 21st, which is also on Friday, it's Take 20 in Cherry Valley, Illinois. It's all ages till 11 p.m. Dress up like a Mayan or a zombie and get in free. 7 p.m. Infamous Brutality, Himalayan, Red Violent, Sleaze, Mega Raya, Warmouth, and Born into Exile. Friday at Penny Road Pub, 8 p.m. $6, 21 and up to see Six, SOB, Rhino 39, and No Time for Pain. Friday at the Ultra Lounge, 21 and up, 8 p.m. to see Skullfogger, Crusader, Without Fate, and Voodoo Prophecy. Friday at the Warehouse in Valparaiso, Indiana. It's $10, 21 and up to see Devil at My Doorstep, Discard the Body, Thorn Fetish, and Burn the Heavens. Friday at Ye Old Town Inn, 21 and up, 9 p.m. to see Something Beautiful and Scars of Armageddon. More bands to be announced. Armageddon. Friday at Cheers Pub in South Bend, Indiana, 21 and up, 9 p.m. It's $5 to see Vaughter, Negative Nancy, Urinal Mints.
Urinal Mints, nice.
Ass Puppets.
Ass Puppets, woo!
And In This Style. Saturday, December 22nd at Nanuko's Cafe in Round Lake. We will be there. It's $5 before 7, $7 after 7. All agents to see A Tyrant is Born.
All agents?
All ages. To see A Tyrant is Born, Make It to Midnight, Tragedy of a Hero, and more bands to be announced. Saturday at Bobby McGee's, it's $8, all ages, 6 p.m. Need 3 more bands to play with To Trust a Liar, Tides Will Turn, with No Regrets. It's Storming in Chicago and City of Rockets. Saturday at Camelot Hall in Indiana, all ages, it's $10, 4 p.m. to see Devour All Hopeless, Savior the Glimpse, and Autumn Burial, Framed in Gold, Middle Class Militia, Spirit of Revolt, Villains, Knights of the Round Table, We the Gathered, Seneca Falls, and King.
Seneca Falls?
They're back together and recording.
What? Nice.
Guess that guy stopped crying.
Crying?
Under his umbrella. Saturday at the Rock Pile in Chicago, it's $5, 6 p.m. to see Hedora, Pig Champion, Binary Partners, Tunnel Snakes, Acidic Assault, Construct, and more bands to be announced. These bands, need to find more bands to play with. Come on, all these bands to be announced. Okay, Saturday at the Back Bar in Janesville, Wisconsin, 7 p.m., $10 in advance, 21 and up to see the Las Vegas, who they just got off tour with Guns N' Roses, and Convoy. If you bring a picture of you holding the flyer in your town or the town they're playing in Janesville and bring it to the show, Convoy will sign it. Saturday at the Bauer House, 9 p.m., 21 and up. It's buy one, get one admission.
Why would they just bring the flyer or something?
I don't know. Saturday, you could see Iridium, Approaching Dawn, and 2 Ton Anvil. Saturday at Bada Brew, it's 21 and up, 9 p.m. to see Dead Man's Hand, Wicked Deception, Depremacy, Final Chapter, and Mike Yates. Sunday, December 23rd at Reggie's, it's all ages, 3 p.m. to see the Chicago Battle of the Bands final round. Sunday at Badola Skater Boys in Alsip, it's free, 5:30 p.m., music and skateboarding. Terror and His Presence will be shooting a music video. Middle Class Militia, Stab, Twist, Pull, Tides Will Turn, Conquer, and Trippin' Inward. Sunday at the Elbow Room, it's 9 p.m., 21 and up. Dead Nation, Illusions Fate, Approaching Dawn, Midwest State of Mind, and Animal. And then Sunday, December 30th at the Exit, it's free, 21 and up. Come get your signed copy of the Chicago Metal Alliance calendar featuring the hottest Chicago women in the metal scene.
And me!
And Luco.
And Luco. I'm in there.
Anybody?
One of the
Bikini in
hottest.
it.
One of the hottest bitches in Chicago.
Why you sound
take
like
that as a yes.
Cosby?
I am in a bikini.
Okay, so the calendars will be signed.
I'm in my. It's 2 strings, and I sewed them together.
You're
it's
done.
my G-string.
That's disgusting. Okay, so anybody
It's
that
very
wants
nice.
a calendar, it's going to be autographed. If you buy one, you'll get a free copy of the Alliance 13 Volume 1 compilation CD.
I'm in it, so can I autograph it?
Yes, you are going to. Yeah. So you can get a calendar at the Exit on the 30th, but they will be signing calendars and selling calendars.
And I will sign anything.
He'll sign dicks. December 28th.
Smelly pirate hooker.
December 28th at the Cobra Lounge, there will be calendars available for those people too.
I will sign your calendar.
So yeah, come out to our show. We will be selling tickets at Claus, $8, $10 at the door, and it's 21 and up. Miles from Exile, Grylis, which is now Hot for Skippy.
Which was hot for Skippy.
Hot for Skippy. Orinoco, Air Raid, Elysian Fields is going to be headlining. It's the first show that I've ever booked, and it's in the city. That's fucking awesome. So, yeah.
So if it's a really bad turnout, Morgan,
You can blame me.
you're fired.
Sorry. But yeah, we'll be selling tickets at Claus. You can get calendar at the Cobra Lounge show and at the Exit on the 30th.
And
Signed.
I will sign them.
Luca will sign him. He's the
In
only
blood.
guy in the calendar. He was my prop. I'm the main attraction for February. He's in the background. It's okay.
I will find blood somewhere and put it on there if you want me to. Maybe from my toe or something. I'll just
Okay.
do a little cut.
Don't be gross now.
Just put
All
my
right.
toe on there.
So this is the last show of the year, and thank you guys for joining us. Any New Year's resolutions or plans for Christmas? Anything happening?
Well, I'm doing pretty well right now. So
You're
for
dying.
Christmas,
Don't lie.
yeah, I could go for a doctor's appointment, I guess. New Year's resolution should be to try and get rid of this fucking cough that I've had for months now.
What if you had it for all of 2013?
Well, I'd probably get used to it.
What about you, Kevin?
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't thought that far ahead. Family
It's in like
Christmas.
2 weeks.
Yeah, I know. That means nothing to me, seriously. Yeah, just doing family stuff for Christmas, and then the next year we're probably just going to plan working on our album. So I'm going to do a lot of recording.
And what about you, Dave?
As far as what I'm doing, not much.
Any New Year's resolutions, Dave?
I'm going to be seeing, well, not really resolutions, but I'm going to be going to a New Year's Eve show at Reggie's.
To see who?
I'm going to be seeing Screeching Weasel, The Queers, and I forget who else is
You're
on
seeing Screeching Weasel?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
sounds like
it's their 27th anniversary show.
Nice.
It's a what show?
27th anniversary.
They've been around for 27 years.
That's pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
Well, he's been around like for 27 years, like regardless. That's their
You mean like
Riverdale's logo.
he's been like alive for 27 years?
No, he's been making music for 27
Oh.
years. That's where that Riverdale's logo 27 came from, and that's actually what my first tattoo on my ankle. I'm not ashamed of that.
You're so cool, Dave. New Year's resolution: make Dave cooler.
Let's see. There's not to plug this, but there are still tickets available, but all the VIP ones are sold out.
Fuck, the VIPs sold out. I'm
Yeah,
not
I
saying.
actually got the last two, so I'm gonna meet and greet with the band. Hopefully, they'll punch me in the face and go all over
Nice.
YouTube.
Jeez, guy.
So no New Year's resolutions, Dave?
Get punched in the face.
Get fatter. I don't know, but not as fat as Josh.
Yeah,
Not as
don't
fat
get
as Gene
fat as
Hoglan.
Josh.
Or Gene Hoglan. That would be an accomplishment.
Luco, you got anything this time around?
All right, my favorite CD of the year.
That's
Now you have this.
Oh.
I like the new Abiotic CD a lot. I've been rocking that.
Symbiosis?
And favorite show, I'd probably have to go Rammstein.
Rammstein.
I
And
can
then
second that.
Your
New Year's resolution: poop
No.
more.
It's not happening. No.
Oh, I thought you were going to give us like a funny place to poop.
Or, ooh,
Poop somewhere interesting.
poop somewhere interesting.
Yeah. Yeah,
and more of it.
Like, I think it'd be cool to go like in a miniature golf course, like the 18th hole or something.
In the hole?
Yeah, in the 18th hole, like so just.
Dude,
wreck
Kevin,
some kids.
Ma, there's poop in the hole.
Kevin's always got good poop-related ideas if you ever need any.
You
Yeah,
guys should
just hit me
exchange numbers. He'll call you every
Got
time
any
he's
good
on the
poop
toilet.
ideas for the day?
Well, this is what I did today.
Take a shit in your neighbor's yard.
That sucks. That's why we're not talking to you about poop.
I know.
Yeah, no more poop talk. Okay,
All right, fine.
so the first show of the new year, which will be New Year's Day, Beauty in Her Eyes is still on as far as we know. I mean, it might change next week. We don't know. We hope it doesn't. We really want these guys on. So Beauty in Her Eyes have confirmed that they will be on New Year's Day. We will be here New Year's Day. We might be hungover, but that's okay. We'll spend New Year's Day with you.
Might still be drunk.
We might still be drunk.
And
It depends on how work
remember
is.
for New Year's that sharing is caring.
And sharing is caring.
Some sign across the street says that. So
Oh.
Under 666,
yeah, I don't
which
know.
is
The
really.
devil loves to share.
Don't know what the deal is, but yeah, share more with people.
Right. And as we go out tonight, we are going to hear Santa Claus is Coming to Town by
yes.
Morditorium.
Oh, yeah.
Our very own band of the week.
Yeah, I
Came
recorded
with
this a
Christmas
very
music.
long time ago for a friend's Christmas compilation, and it took me about 10 minutes. So,
So we know
And
it's
it
the
sounds
best
like it took
quality
about
it
10
could
minutes.
possibly be.
yep, here you go.
So
Hope you like blast
Merry
beats.
Christmas, Happy New Year, and the Metal Experience. We'll see you in 2013 if the end of the world doesn't happen.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
night.